Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to All Things Kingdom. We are doing Ask Me Anything Dating Edition. Y'all ready for this one? So we've had some questions submitted to us and we're going to try to answer them from our perspective. But if you guys have any thoughts or opinions on these questions, you guys can feel free to comment below and let us know your thoughts about them. Let's get into it. I'm just gonna kick this thing right on off.
Okay.
This is an interesting one. How many girl best friends should a guy have when dating a woman?
When dating? Girl best friends.
Girl best friends.
I'll say 0. A big fat 0. Because
even if that girl best friend was there before you?
Yes. Get rid of her. I don't like her. No, but like I feel like it's really hard to maintain opposite sex platonic relationships when you're in a committed relationship. So I guess it would depend on how serious the relationship is. It'll depend on how serious the relationship is. But I'd say 0. I think a guy that I'm interested in, him having a whole bunch of female friends would be a big red flag for me.
Yeah. I know for me, like if you were to have like a whole bunch of guy best friends, I know me, like, and I know guys, that's kind of weird to me.
Right, yeah.
I don't know. Some people do it though. So
yeah, some people do it, but for me,
some people can do it. You know what I mean? Like
they can.
And I don't think it's like a jealousy thing per se.
No.
But it's just like, it may be more of a boundary thing.
Yes.
Than a jealousy thing. And that's kind of like where you got to draw the line.
And you even said like, okay, but what if she was here first? If that's your friend, if that's someone's friend, then that could be something that they bring up. It like, I was here first. This is just your new girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's why I say like, it depends on how serious the relationship is. Like if you're just meeting, then it's like, okay, that's a red flag, but we'll see.
Right.
But if it's a serious relationship and like they've got a lot of female friends that they're like on the phone with, kikiing, going out with, I don't like it.
All right.
My turn. Should men provide for women that they're dating?
Should. I think that it is okay. I think it varies on how long like y'all been dating.
Okay.
And I think it varies like on what it is. You know what I'm saying? So if she lives alone, you know, and she's taking care of her stuff like that, yeah, you know, it'll be okay, like for me, like to like, you know what, babe, like I got you. You need any money for bills? A, B, and C. You know what I'm saying? But I think that I wouldn't mind helping. You know what I'm saying? At all.
When we were dating.
Right. Like if you need some money for something, like, okay. But then there are some people that feel like you have to give it to them. But it's like, you're still in that dating phase where like, you know what I'm saying? Like you guys are still trying to figure things out.
Right.
But I think that if it's serious enough, I think that a man should want to help his girl out. Whether it's bills, you're like, hey baby, you need some money for food.
Right.
Like I got you.
But there is no obligation.
Yeah, I don't think there's any hard obligation.
Right.
Like that's kind of like where I draw the line. I don't think there's like any hard obligation.
Okay.
So my turn. Does submission look different while dating than in marriage?
Yes, it absolutely does, because a girlfriend is not required to submit to her boyfriend. Come on, speak.
No, I'll let you go.
The Bible says wives submit to your own husbands.
Right.
And I can understand that a man would be like, well, how do I know if she's submissive or not, right?
Right.
You know that based off of her relationship with her father. Is she submissive to her father? You know that based off of her relationship with the other male leaders in her life, or just leaders in general in her life. Is she submissive to them?
I think that at a certain point though, that there should be a level of submission. Of course, you're not going to be like submitting your body and all these other things like until you're married. But I do think there is a certain level of submission, because like one thing a lot of people may think is that like when you get married, like, okay, there's this magic switch that goes on.
No,
it doesn't happen like that. In no world, like with any, like it just does not happen like that.
Right.
So I think that you have to be able to show it before, show that you're capable at least of
and that's why I said you look at her relationship with her father. You know what I mean? Because if she's submissive to her father, Because before a man marries a woman, what man is responsible for her?
Right.
Her father.
Right.
So she should be submitting to her father. And if you see that...
What if she doesn't have a father, though?
Okay. Then is she submissive to her mother? Whoever is...
I would say whoever has like a man role in her life, like a fatherly role in her life, and just kind of see like how she is with them.
Yes.
So,
yeah. Like, I don't want to confuse submission with respect, right? Because I feel like you should be respectful of the man you're dating, but there is a differentiation. There is a difference between submission and respectfulness.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. How long should a woman wait to get a ring? How long should she wait?
I think there's a couple factors.
Let's get some hard numbers in here. Let's get some hard... Ladies.
I'm gonna try to be...
Let's get some hard numbers.
I'm gonna try to... This is real cliche, but I think it may vary from one relationship to the next.
Okay.
Let's say... Yeah, I don't know. I really think it varies.
Okay, these are two adults. These are two adults. These are not teenagers. These are not 18-year-olds. These are people in their mid-20s. How long do you think that woman, I mean, under like the right kind of circumstances?
I think some things need to be established.
Okay.
I think you need to establish after a certain point, are we just dating just to date and just to kind of be whatever? Or are we going to try to get more serious about
Right,
this?
but that's what I'm saying. Like, these are under like the circumstances where a ring would be expected. They both are capable of, providing for themselves. These are like full-grown adults, not like new adults, early 20s, 18, 19. Like, these are mid to late 20s, early 30s. They have careers.
Right.
Everything.
Like they're established.
They're established.
School, everything is like, everything.
Oh, how long should that woman wait for a ring?
Okay. I would say anywhere from a year to 3 years max.
3 years?
Max.
True.
I'm saying like, that's just like max. Like anything can happen. Like maybe like, I mean just like max.
Right, yeah. 3 years is kind of long.
For us, we dated like on and off for like a long time.
But that was on and off. And we were teenagers.
We were like
18, 19.
Okay.
We got married when we reunited. We were in our mid-20s. You were able to provide.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And how long did it take you?
Yeah. I was just like ready just to like marry this girl because I knew that she was the one. Like, and I didn't want to wait any longer. It was probably like 5 months or something.
5, 6.
Yeah, 5, 6 months. But I was like, I already been through enough. Like in my last relationship, I was like, no, I'm not gonna go through what I went through. I know she's the one. I've always loved her, and I'm going to bag her.
Okay, yeah,
forever.
but I just mean like if there wasn't that like backstory.
Right.
It probably would have taken more time though.
Right.
To get to know each other.
Yeah. It'd been like maybe 2 years.
Right. Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, it's fair.
I think 2 years is fair.
I think 2.5, 2 years is fair. That's why I said 3 max. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. My question. If you start dating someone and you find out your family or friend dated or liked them, will you continue to date them?
Liked them?
Yeah, like if they liked them or dated them.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
dated.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, either one.
Okay. Has there been like a have?
You could.
It was it was one date.
Okay, one date. No birthmarks were seen.
Nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it was just one dinner date. It was kind of like whatever. You know what I mean? Like whether it was like a family or friend.
I think it depends
you know
on.
What I mean? Like, and you didn't tell them, but because you're trying to like keep your relationship on the down low.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you're like, hey, girl, I just found this guy. We're dating. It's amazing. He makes me happy. And you show the picture, and she's like,
oh, he took me out once.
Do you dump me or do you keep me?
Don't you remember like when we first started dating, like who liked you? Like when we were teenagers, who liked you?
Yes, I do remember that.
That's not nothing. but you liked me. Period. I mean, we wasn't like close.
Yeah. So what are the terms and the guidelines for that?
Okay,
so like, you know what I mean?
okay.
Like let's break that down because
Okay.
that's like good.
It's one thing if like I think if it was like they went on a date, like it was not a love connection, it's just like nah, like he wasn't it for me, but girl, like, you know, he's cool. So I think it just depends on I don't know, that's tough. Like I'm trying to like dance around it. I'm putting myself,
this is real stuff.
I'm putting myself like
Right.
I'm putting myself in that position. I don't know about family, if I could date someone that one of my family members even went on a date with or anything like that. Like my sister, no, can't do it. Nope, no.
Facts.
But like a friend, I don't know. But I would probably still be kind of uncomfortable. This is a really long answer.
But,
that's a tough one.
Yeah, that's
just thinking about that is like hard. What would you like if you were in this situation?
So like if a friend, I don't know, because there's like bro code. You know what I mean?
Yeah, girl code too.
So there's a difference if I'm like keeping it on the low, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just trying to like move like in, you know what I'm saying, silence, and I'm just like minding my own
Feel
business.
out if you know
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like after
we did that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But after a while, it's like we've been on a couple dates already.
We
you know what I'm
like
saying? Like
each
me and
other.
you kissed or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm like, hey man, I'm talking to A, B, and C. The friend's like, bro, I just talked to her. I'll be like, bro.
Guys be saying that and it don't even be true though sometimes, like.
Yeah, they.
But like if it's really your friend and he's being like honest about it.
But then I'd be like, well dang, she kind of talked to my homie. Then I'd kind of look at you like, I'd have to like kind of weigh it out.
Yeah, cause like how did, like if this is like your friend, like in the age of social media.
Right, that's true too, because like for one, he didn't tell me about you. I didn't tell him about you either. So it's like, is it really, I don't know. That's a tough one. Maybe you guys have some input on that because like that is a really complicated one. I know there's bro code. I know there's girl code. I know for a fact though family, that's just like no.
That's a no.
Like that's a no. We need y'all's thoughts on that one.
Yeah,
please
like,
let us know.
Kissing,
No.
If
that's
you guys
a hard
have slept together,
no.
hard
no. What? Heck no. So,
but let us know what you guys think.
Please let us know.
Okay, I got one. Do you believe that a man or a woman is single until they're married?
Single until you're married. In the legal system, you are technically single until you're married. Under the eyes of the Lord, you are technically single. So,
well, you'd be betrothed.
Yeah, but it's not official.
I mean, but
right. I mean, but
that's engaged, basically.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But even still then, I really think that once you make a commitment to be with the person exclusively, it's like, hey, I'm gonna be with you, you're gonna be with me. You need to honor that commitment.
Right, that monogamy.
Because it still shows like your character.
Right.
At the very end of the day. Because honestly, when you put a ring on your finger, this is just an item. But what really keeps like me to my wife is my love for God for one. And my love for her and my commitment to her. Like
your character.
Right, and my character. So I'm promising her like, hey, I'm gonna be faithful to you and you alone. But you are technically still single until you are married. Yeah. That's a tough truth. Yeah. And you may not like it, but me personally, I think that you're single.
Yeah, technically. So like with marriage, right? You can't just like break up with your spouse. There's like a whole process of divorce.
A legal process.
Yeah. And like you can't even just get divorced like that. Like
it's a long process.
It's a process. But when you're in a relationship, you can just call it quits.
Yeah.
Whether that person agrees or not. Because in marriage, if both parties don't agree,
that's facts right there.
You stuck for a little while. That's tough.
That's facts. That's facts. And that would be like the biggest thing to show that, yeah, you are still technically single until you're married.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. All right, guys, that wraps it up for Ask Me Anything Dating Edition. This may be just like a part one because there's a lot of other questions that we can get into, and we want to hear your questions. And even how we were talking about our previous question. If somebody went on a date with somebody you didn't know about, they were your friend, and now you start dating them, would you still date them?
Yeah, we want to hear you guys' opinions on the questions that we asked.
That was one question that we kind of was like really stumped on because that was like yeah, let us know. We want to do more of these. We appreciate you guys' support for our last video, and we just want to continue these topics because we want to reach out and just be a community with you guys. So without further ado, we are out of here and look forward to our next video. All right, guys, peace.